So good morning, it's 18 minutes to 9 now. Lots happening this morning, so let's dig in and have a look at some other stories around the news. And Tim, I like the sound of this. You've got something that could be quite tempting for a lot of us, I think.
Well, I'm going to ask you a question, both of you. First of all, what is your dream job, apart from, of course, working at Manx Radio?
That's it. We get to do it every day, don't we?
Yeah, of course, that's it.
Don't stop towing the company line here. What is your dream job?
Well, I would have always loved to have been a successful sports person. There was never any chance of that happening, I hasten to add. But I would have loved to have been a tennis player.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely don't know what I would do if I wasn't doing this. Genuinely blank.
Okay.
Blank.
Well, I'll throw one at you then, because would you like to be paid to drink champagne and eat cake?
Yeah, probably. Actually,
Yeah, I
fair.
think we could cope with that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Well, your wish could be granted, because the online exhibition platform ExpoCart.com, never heard of it, is hiring a member of the public as a wedding fair tester to review sales events in England, Wales and Scotland. The lucky candidates will be paid £50 an hour, as well as travel expenses.
Wow,
Blimey.
that's all
That's
right.
quite well paid.
I mean, I wonder what the sort of thing is here. How much champagne and cake do you get to sample in that time? Quite a lot, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'll try and come up with something non-drink related tomorrow. We had gin yesterday, champagne today.
There is a bit of a theme. So how do we apply for this then? Do we need to get
Well, I
applications
think you need to go to that well-known online exhibition platform, ExpoCart.com.
Could be okay, couldn't it? But I mean, it sounds great on the face of it, but actually by the end of it, would you just be so full from all the guzzling? I don't know.
You probably would, and you'd probably be craving something savoury, I think.
Oh,
at
Yeah,
the
you
end
haven't
of
even
it.
mentioned the cake yet. Is it guzzling you go with?
Exactly, this is it, isn't it? All right, we're making a note of that well-known website then. We'll get on that later.
ExpoCart.com.
Right, that's it. We've made a note, as you say, a very memorable website. What do you both think about Derry Girls?
I
the
love Derry
Channel
Girls.
4 comedy. Have you seen it?
No, I
Tim?
haven't seen it, I must confess.
Okay, so big fan, Sean?
Very much.
We love it in our house. Much loved series. Did really well when it was first released. The first series, I think, 2 years ago. Second series came out last year. They're starting filming the third series next month, but according to the actor Tommy Tiernan, who plays Erin's dad, the long-suffering father of Erin, he says this will be the last. So it looks like it's going to be fairly short-lived. I wonder if it's one of those things a bit sort of Faulty Towers and Dinner Ladies like, where they just do a few, so they remain brilliant forevermore. It doesn't tail off.
There's no point looking at me because I've not seen one.
I suppose the other issue they've got there is that they've got a bunch of women in their mid to late 20s playing teenagers, so there's a little bit of a time limit there, maybe.
That's right, a bit of a sort of Grease thing going on when
Yeah.
Travolta and Olivia Newton-John were playing supposedly
'Cause I think
teenagers.
the actress that plays, is it Nicola, the little blonde one? I
Mm.
think she's in her 30s.
She is, you're right, actually. She's a lot older than you
Mm-hmm.
would think, but reasonably, well, very convincing, I think, isn't she? But
I'm being educated here.
Well, you know, I would give it a go. I would say the second series not as good as the first, potentially. But,
Very strong soundtrack, though.
well, it's all set in the 90s in Derry, obviously, during the Troubles there. So that provides the backdrop. But like you say, Sean, a great soundtrack of early 90s, sort of old school classics. And they use the music very well in that. So starting filming the third and what will be, by the looks of it, the final series next month. And they say it should be on Channel 4 a little later this year. I think both series are available on demand for OD and Netflix as well. I think they're there.
I think so, yes.
Tim, you could be watching
There we
that
are.
tonight. There
I'm
you
just
go.
making a note as well as filling in the
There
application
you
as
go.
well.
That's it. So you've got two things to do today for a bit of light relief. And Sean, finally, what have you got for us?
I have a story about a pig which ate a pedometer and accidentally set fire to the farm it lived on.
Oh,
So this is a farmer from a farm just outside Leeds who has decided that to prove his pigs are free range, he's fitted them with pedometers. Which is a story in itself. But one of the pigs decided to eat the pedometer that was on his friend's leg, because pigs, of course, will eat anything.
Yeah.
And as it's passed through, it's reacted with the pig's produce, shall we go with, and when it's landed in the dry bedding, it's caught fire.
oh, goodness me. So is the pig all right? That's the first question.
All pigs were fine.
Oh,
I've
good.
just got this image in my head of them trying to count the steps they've done.
Imagine that doing laps around the
Yeah,
farmyard.
I haven't
I
done
don't
enough
know.
today.
Yeah.
I don't know what a good step count would be for a pig, but
Well, there's a question. Do you know, we're covering all bases this
Yeah.
morning: the new bus timetable, stockpiling, the coronavirus, and pigs and pedometers. It's all
And
here.
cake.
And cake as well, and champagne. On that note, I think we need to calm ourselves down after all that. Here's James now on Manx Radio, just gone 8:45.